Hello, America. Today I want to talk about perception being stronger than reality in certain cases. And this is a lesson that I learned when I was younger, growing up, working in the corporate world for the first time. I had an amazing mentor and owner slash boss. His name was Mark Sheldon, phenomenal guy. And I had a lot of potential and I was doing all the right things, working hard, coming in early, leaving late, that type of things. But there's one thing that I was lacking, and I wasn't following the corporate dress code per se, right? For that organization, they wanted you to wear a tie. I never liked wearing a tie. In fact, I'm not wearing a tie right now. But hey, you can do that when you can set your own organizational tone, right? But I just never wore the tie. I always kept my collars open. I wore the blazers, all that kind of stuff, but I just never wore the tie. And one day, Mark pulled me into his office and he sat me down. We chatted about sports for like 2 minutes. Then he said, listen, I'll be honest with you. We think that you can lead a team for us. Well, we believe in you. There's one thing that we see that you're not doing, and you're not wearing the uniform to the T, and perception is stronger than reality. And he helped me understand that if I'm not doing it, the people that are going to be looking to me for leadership will not be doing it, right? And then if they're not doing it, what's going to happen is it's going to hurt the company's brand. And things always come up. There's always problems, there's always issues in business. But when you look a certain way, when you have the right tonality, when you have the power of the brand behind you, clients are willing to give you extra at-bats. They're willing to give you extra chances to make it right. Versus if their perception of you is sloppy or they don't think you're gonna do a good job in the first place, but they're just kind of giving you a shot, the first instance that things don't go perfectly, they're gonna pull the account. They're gonna say, hey, this isn't working. They're gonna leave. They're gonna look for a way out of the contract or try to leave you because they didn't really believe in you in the first place, right? So this is why perception and having a brand means so much in business. And you have to constantly, as the owner or one of the leaders, be looking at how to make the brand better, how to make the product better. And just as much as time as you put into focus on making your product good, you have to put the same amount, if not more, into making your brand good, because those two are simultaneously and they're linked together. So think about ways you can have uniformity, congruency among your team members. When a prospect comes into your funnel, what's the first thing they're seeing, okay? How are they seeing you? How is your tonality? How are you dressed? When they take a sales call, and once again, who are they meeting with? How is that person dressed? Are they in company uniform? Do they have the brand on maybe it's digital, right? A lot of our clients, consultants, recruiters, digital marketers, a lot of it it's digital. Well, we use a lot of Zoom, right? So all those Zoom backgrounds, company branded. That's one thing that you can easily do. Have a company branded Zoom digital background. You don't even need a green screen. In the past, you had to have this huge green screen behind you, and it was a bit of an ask, right? Now, as long as the background is white or clear, there's so many professional templates. They look amazing on Zoom. Zoom did a great job with that. And you can just brand your company logo there. And now a prospect, when they're meeting with your salesperson, when they're meeting with you, when they're meeting with the onboarding person, when they're having their launch calls, they see that company brand congruent, consistent all along all the interactions, right? You have to think about and map out your customer interactions with your company, and you want to have it as dialed in as possible to really help that brand make an impact and influence, because perception is sometimes stronger than reality.